Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Road Show. My name is Dan, and I'll be your host for the next few minutes. Today is review day, and it's hot. I'm just going to start that out right now. It is Monday, July 27th, and yesterday was like heat index, like 104 here in Chicago, and today they're talking about maybe 105. This stuff is ridiculous. I don't know where you guys are listening from, but drop it in the comments. Let me know how you guys are doing over there at weather, because here it is oppressive. Temperature's not that high, just the humidity is out of control, making it terrible, terrible, terrible. So, anyway, on another note, weekend update. So, went to a couple casinos yet again. First one we went to was the new Hollywood Casino Aurora, and we went and did a $20 game. We did pretty decent with that. We did a couple of $100 pop-ins, which is what we call it. We do a $20 game, which is the five 20s and the 5 different machines. You know, bonus or $30 you cash out. So we did that. We did okay with that. Then we went and we just, me and my wife grab 100 each, go into a game, see how we play a little bigger bets, bigger denoms, play a little differently than we would on a $20 game, because we're playing with 100 now. So now max bet is, I try to stick to around $3, just so I can get a good amount of spins in there. 275 to 325. I'll occasionally reach up and tap, tap a 5 or a 750, depending on the game. Great for Dragon Link games. A lot of Aristocrat games is that 5 cent, 125, 5 cent denom, 125 bet. That's a nice bet. Works out pretty well. Jump to 250. That one worked out really good. And the cool thing is your minis and your minors are at 100 and 250. So I'll get to it in a minute, but we hit one of those. It was fantastic, but that's a little later here. So we ended up doing pretty good. I mean, we were at the new Hollywood Casino Aurora. Beautiful place, big place, bigger than our closer Hollywood Casino. We have two of them in the area, and one of them is 25 minutes, the other one's 30 minutes away. So really, apples to apples as to where we go. That's one of the things we're lucky with here, is we have a lot of casinos here now in Northern Illinois. However, I'm not allowed to record at any of them, and they are strict. I did manage to snipe a little picture of a bonus my wife popped. I got a 4-second tidbit because the guy was right there. I was kind of like, sneaky shotting it in. Yeah, that's, and then I got some other stuff there, so I'll kick him on in the video a little bit. But, we did pretty decent, at the casino. Again, we went in with our $500 bankroll, as we usually do, and we left out of there, believe it or not, considering I got railroaded. I couldn't catch a wall. I mean, I couldn't catch anything. It just wouldn't hit, no matter what I tried. $20, $100 game. Nothing that I did worked that night. Luckily, my wife did. And she was hitting pretty decent bonuses, 100, 150. She hit a $200 bonus, a $300 bonus. We have great coin in, but I chewed it all up. So we ended up coming out, again, relatively even. I think we were up like $20, but we were there for like 3 hours. So that wasn't bad. That's a good night of entertainment. The next one was Harris Casino Joliet. Ended up going back there to give it a shot, see if they've done anything. Unfortunately, they really haven't done anything with the place. It looks the same as it has the last couple of years. A lot of the games are still there from the last few years. they got, you know, the new Monopoly. They finally got that in there. That's that one, and they got that what is it? The dancing drums, where it's got the firecrackers that go around the dancing drums. Link. It's a Link game, I think. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it really, their management over there's really got they got issues, and what they're doing with their local players is really quite disgusting. They have pulled back all comps from all local players at all bet levels. It doesn't matter how you bet. I mean, we're probably good for about, realistically, 300 to 400 tier credits a night when we go there, and they yanked us. We're getting nothing, and I know people that are at higher levels that we were just talking to them, and they're like, yeah, nothing, no free play, no drink, nothing. So all the locals are pulling out of there. You know, because why go somewhere where they're not going to appreciate your business? And they're not afraid to tell you either. You just, I asked about it, and the lady's response to me, kid you not, was, you need to spend more. That's what she told me, in kind of that tone. Oh, if you want comps, you're going to have to spend more. Oh, well, thank you very much. I will take my money elsewhere. But anyway, so we end up going there, and I don't know, maybe it's because, you know, and I do believe if you go in with a negative attitude, you're going to get negative results. And we did. You know, I did hit a 5-cent, $250 minor, 5-cent, 125 bet, and I hit a $250 minor on Panda. But that was it. Everything else was a bust. We couldn't catch a cold. So, I mean, the wife hit a bonus on a Fortune 88. Wow. Oh, wow. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. But that was it. There's nothing else there to be had. So, you know, it was that was a rough one. We ended up losing out about $300 on that one. And again, I think it's just a matter of, we went in with a poor attitude. We went there just to kind of give them a try. We probably should have waited until we were feeling a little more positive about the situation, because I truly believe that the energy you bring to a game changes the outcome. And I know it sounds ridiculous because it's all random. It's all random number generators, but it really does seem to work. We have a friend of ours who comes with us quite often, and he goes in sometimes with a really negative attitude. I'm just going to just divide up my money and just give it to you guys, and you guys play it, because I can't hit nothing. I never win. Well, if you go in with a positive attitude, it seems to change, because when we go, again, with a negative attitude, we do lose. If we're not feeling it, we lose. But when we're in the mood and we're feeling good and confident about it, we do seem to do better. So it's like, how does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe you pick different games. You're looking at things, you're picking, you catch on things that you don't pick up when you're, irritated or not in quite that good of a, throttling up mood kind of thing. So maybe that's it. Maybe you're just seeing things a little differently, so you're making better decisions on what you're playing versus just playing. So anyway, so that's the weekend, and hope you guys had a great weekend. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I'd love to hear about it. I would say have yourself a great week. I'll try and get some other reviews out there for you. Those take a lot of work, believe it or not. Yeah, they take a lot more work than I thought. Obviously, this doesn't take a whole lot of work. I just got to go to a casino and blow a bunch of money, but actually, we do pretty good. I shouldn't lie. Okay, so, well, thanks for watching. I appreciate you a lot. Please like and subscribe. That would be great. I need to get out there so I can I want to get a better camera. I want to get a better microphone. I think. But man, some of these things, because I want to drown out some of that noise, that background noise, because I am on the road. The road noise comes through in the videos, and I've gotten it better since the first few videos. But you gotta get that a little better. But I gotta get out there to do that. And if you guys subscribe or like it, and I'd really appreciate that. All right, thanks a lot for your time. Have yourself a good one. Bye now.